What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. It's Emily. It's EmTV. It's EmTV Live, Facebook and Instagram, later to be posted on LinkedIn. Hi, guys. How's it going on this fabulous and sunny and gorgeous Wednesday, May 8th? The 8th of the month is very special to me because it marks my sobriety date. In October 8th of 2018, I went clean and sober, which means I gave up all booze, all mind-altering substances, and what for me was my biggest crutch of smoking marijuana fairly chronically. So I just wanted to come on today because it is my 7th-month anniversary of clean and sober, and to share a little bit about with you guys why I decided to go clean and sober. So first of all, it was not the easiest road to get here. As I said, struggled a lot with what I might call an addiction to marijuana for the better part of about 22 years, with breaks here and there. And, while this is not a plea for others to go sober, what it is a declaration of my journey, because for me, while my life looked fine on the outside and, have a career and a house and a car and kids and, from the outside, things looked like they were going pretty good, I was really struggling and suffering on the inside. And I was struggling and suffering on the inside, and I was using weed as a way to escape from that pain and struggle. And then what would happen was the marijuana use would create guilt and shame inside of me and perpetuate the not feeling good and the needing to Band-Aid. And it was sort of this vicious cycle, this hamster wheel, if you will, of my own use around substances and particularly weed. So I knew that this was eating up at me for a while. And in fact, in January of 2017, I quit smoking weed for the first time in a significant time. I'd have breaks here and there where I wouldn't smoke for like a year or two, and then I'd go back, and it was fairly chronic. But anyways, made a conscious decision in January 2017 to stop smoking. Fast forward 9 months, I was at the Mandalay Bay on October 1st, 2017. Some of you that have been following me for a while may remember that I was at the Mandalay Bay Hotel when that shooting took place. It was the most traumatic experience of my entire life. I've never been so scared for my life. And the feeling of not knowing if you're going to see your children again or not is like completely terrifying. And so the repercussion of that weekend was that I just wasn't strong enough inside myself. I didn't have the tools enough inside of myself to not smoke. So I didn't necessarily do it consciously, but what happened was the following weekend, I started smoking again. So I was smoking again for about another year, drinking here and there. Drinking was never like my big crutch as much as smoking was. And so it was eating at me inside. And, I love what Brene Brown says, is that shame and guilt live in silence and secrecy. And so where I was able to kind of break free from some of this was the ability to start owning it, to start talking about it, to start being with the fact that I had this crutch of smoking. And so inevitably what happened was I gained enough support around me. I educated myself enough on what I was going through and how I was going through it, that on October 8th, 2018, I was able to say no more. And my biggest catalyst for making that choice was I just began to really own that when I was smoking or when I was drinking, I didn't have all of me available for me. I was giving part of myself away. When we drink, when we smoke, we give part of ourselves away. We give part of our energy, part of our essence away. And it's not a judgment if that's where you're at and that's what you're doing. It's fine. It's just, understand that that's the choice that you're making. So me being aware of that choice, I got so clear on that. I wanted to see what my life was like when I had all of me available for me. So I got some support. I read a really powerful book called The Effects of Recreational Drugs on Spiritual Development. I consider myself a spiritual person in a spiritual practice, in a spiritual relationship with the universe, divine, God, whatever you want to call it. And that book was really impactful for me to get on the other side of having all of my faculties, all of my resources available for me so that I could proceed in my life in a way where I knew that I was giving all of me the opportunity to create and to go after my dreams and to create the business that I want and to contribute to my clients at the level that I wanted to contribute to them at, and to know inside of myself that I was clean, that I was in integrity, that I was not giving part of myself away while still trying to give my all away to other people. That's what it is, Sean. All of me available to me. That was the biggest impact in my decision to go sober and clean, because there's a distinction there if you didn't know. Sober refers to alcohol, clean refers to drugs. I wasn't aware of this for a very long time, but you start to get to know this lingo a little bit. So I wanted all of me available for me, and now I have all of me available for me. And it's not that I don't have any issues or problems with my life. It's just that alcohol and drugs aren't one of them. And that being said, life is pretty awesome. And I'm super grateful to be where I'm at, and to most importantly be inside of the relationship with myself that I currently have, because it is the most powerful relationship with me that I've ever had. And I attribute that largely to my going clean and sober, my having all of me available for me, all of my resources, all of my faculties available to me, that I'm living wholeheartedly, that I'm living in my integrity, I'm living in my transparency, because that's what I want. I want to know that I'm showing up with all of me. So this is just a little celebratory video, 7 months clean and sober, sharing with you guys a little bit my journey in that realm, and what the gift is to have all of me available for me. And, you know, I love the quote, and I put this on my Instagram earlier today, was that, you know, sobriety, being clean and sober, provides all of the things that alcohol and weed promised: clarity, strength, ambition, drive, energy. And it's been a really beautiful journey. And who knew that not needing anything could be so liberating? Not needing anything could be so freeing. And so if you would like to know more about what this journey has been like for me, or if you're currently struggling with something, I will not profess to be an expert on addiction. However, certainly coming from my own experience, I have a lot to say. And what I think it really boils down to is healing past traumas and getting in the most powerful relationship with you that you have ever had. So that's what I do as a coach. I really believe that that's my superpower, is I help people create and foster the most powerful relationship with themselves that they've ever had, so that they're creating results in their life and their business like they've never created before. So if you want to get into a conversation with me, I welcome you to send me a message and we'll set up a time to talk. And if not, that is cool too. And I just appreciate you being here. And thank you for watching. And it's a pleasure to share my journey with you guys. And I'm sending you love from my heart to yours, and lots of blessings coming your way. And I'll be back soon. Lots of love, and bye for now. Ciao. Bye-bye.